PV solar panels can save you money, from the electricity bill. Perfect! I'm all in. I like this. Now let's check this website. Solar panels can save you up to £1,190 a year from the electricity bill. Or here is another one. The biggest gain comes from using what you generate. You could save up to £420 per year on your electricity bill. A bit lower, but also sounds great, these numbers. What ChatGPT says about this. So I asked ChatGPT how much I can save, and I got this. Multiply the annual energy production by the cost of electricity per kilowatt hour. Good. So 1,200 kilowatts hour multiply with 39 pence, 0.39 pounds. And you got 468 pounds per year. That's again, it's a great number. Now, let's say this one. There is another one. I found some figures online, and let's look on this table. If you will opt to have a 3 kilowatts peak PV solar system, you will pay £5,700 with the whole system and installation. You will expect a production of 2,500 kilowatts hour and a potential of saving per year up to £900. Now I'm a bit confused because now we have 400, 900, 1,100. How real these numbers are? Let's see what was the reality for me for the first year. Hello and welcome on What's Efficient channel. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Ciprian, and on this video I will share with you my genuine experience of the first year ownership of a 2.92 kilowatts, nearly 3 kilowatts PV solar system. I will review with you how much electricity I used from the grid, since I had the solar system PV, how much electricity I produced with the solar panels, how much I used from that production, and yeah, of course, how much money I saved. Now, let's dive in. After 1 year living above my head with 8 solar panels, 2.92 kilowatts solar system.
What I'm going to say next.
Yes, I'm happy to share with you some numbers, but before we're going to dial in, before we're going ahead, I would like to remind you that this channel runs with your support. So why not consider to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and if you already did that, thank you. I will start first with how much electricity I used from the grid. Now, the period that I'm going to review is 5th of April 2022 to 1st of April 2023. Looking into the electricity bills, I find out that I bought from the grid 606 kilowatts hour on the daytime tariff and 1,250 kilowatts on the nighttime tariffs, imported as a household for 1 year. So now let's see how much electricity has been produced by the solar panel, which is a very tiny one, a 2.92 kilowatts next to the solar inverter, which converts DC to AC, and then that goes into your house and then of course will be used by your appliances. Next to that inverter I have a meter which counts the production, and of course, to make sure that I'm not going to miss that day when the solar system and the solar production hits 1 year, I put an alarm on my phone in my calendar. So I took a picture and voila, the production was
3,020 kilowatts.
Do you remember what I mentioned at the beginning when we saw those articles? Let's rewind. If you will opt to have a 3 kilowatts peak PV solar system, and you will expect a production of a 2,500 kilowatts hour and a potential of saving per year up to 900 pounds. So I beat that number with 500 kilowatts hour. Well, we are looking very great on this number, right? Yeah? Now hold on, just cool down your jet's engine, because now we are about to see some. Let's translate these numbers in money now, okay? To find out how much electricity I used from the solar production, I need to find out how much has been exported. So in the same day when I took a photo of the meter which counts the production, I went to see I took a picture of the meter which measured the import and the export of the electricity on the house, and voila, we export 2,563 kilowatts hour. So how much we use from the production? Exactly 467 kilowatts hour. Now, in comparison with the total production, I used only 50% from that production. Now, how efficient I was in using electricity from the solar production, from the renewable? Exactly 50%. Yeah. Now, for everyone to be clear, let me give you an example how efficient I was. Let's say you will milk 1 liter of milk from your cow. You will drink from that liter a 150 milliliter cup of milk, and the rest of 850 milliliters goes dumped into the sink. I know. With electricity, it's not like that. If you're not using the electricity, that electricity goes into the grid, and of course the electricity supplier will pay you for that export, and of course that electricity will be used by the neighborhood, right? I wish I can increase, and I'm looking forward to increase this usage with at least 30% on the second year, and I promise I will do a video at the end of the second year, and I'm going to review the performance, and I'm going to review the efficiency. And yeah, of course, if you want to see that video, make sure you subscribe, you hit the notification bell icon so you won't miss that. Now, regarding efficiency, let's look a little bit different on this number. You know that solar productions occur during the daylight, right? So when it's the sun outside, we have production. Even if it's cloudy, we're still producing some electrons, so we can use renewable energy. Now, 606 kilowatts has been imported. 467 kilowatts came from the solar production during the day. So if we put these two numbers next to each other, we see that 56.5% came from renewable and from the grid, and 43.5% came from renewable. I wish I could see this a bit different next year. So I would like to see 60-70% use from renewable and 30-40% use from the grid during the daytime. But of course, being my first year, I'm still learning, and I'm still trying to learn, of course, how to improve the usage of the solar production. I hope you are still with me, because now we are about to discuss some money. To see how much I saved, I need to go and find out on my invoices how much I paid for electricity. And if we are looking on these invoices, we see that the price was different from one month to another. I had 4 prices in 12 months, from 29 pence up to 39 pence per kilowatt hour imported. Now let's take an average of a 35 pence per kilowatt hour.
This will be multiplied with the amount of electricity used from renewable, 457 kilowatts hour, and we end up with a saving of £159.95. On top of this, we add the amount of money received from what has been exported, so 2,563 kilowatts hour multiplied by 0.057 pounds equal 146 pounds and 9 pence. In total, 306 pounds in savings for the first year.
Could I save more? Yes, of course. Yes, for sure. But of course, this will be my goal for the next year, to use more from renewable, which will lead to more saving and less money from export. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this short review, and I'm looking forward to see you on the next video.